I'm gonna try to make this short. Um, I'm trying to make shorter videos, but we'll see how it goes. I'm Joshua. I, for no those who don't know me, I have been this have disability started mainly when I was about about um 2010, 2009, something like that. And my hands started to shake. This is a good one to put it. When it first started, my foot started cramping when I would take long walks, and when I was trying to praise the Lord, like in church, I would clap or something. So my arm would start shaking. So I had a muscle in the back of my neck. I went to doctors and tried different things, tried different foods and stuff. Throughout my illness, um, or food, medicine, food, medicine, supplement, exercise, or anything that had to do with Parkinson's didn't work. Some doctors said it was just, it was dystonia, but one of them said it was Parkinson's. Insisted that it was Parkinson's. This is about the going into it, so I'm not going to discuss the end of it now. But people are suggesting go to this doctor, go to that doctor, try this, try that, try something else. Have this test, do this, do that, do the other thing. But just overwhelmed with everything. I said, stop. I felt like God just told me to worship Him. Just worship God. That's all I needed to do. Later on, I drew lots and had some choices of what to do. And it came out just worship. Sometimes that's hard to do. I spent hours worshiping God at the beginning. Hours. I tried to get people to come with me and sing for 2 hours every week, once a week. And I got a few people to do that. And it came to me the verse that said, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So who are we supposed to trust in? Not our doctor, not our parents, not our neighbor, not our friend, not our pastor, but God. We're supposed to trust in God. It's hard. It's hard when you can't see. It's hard when we're deep in the. I've been like in a cave, where it's so dark you can't see the darkness, and so quiet you can't hear the silence. But I just need to trust in God. That's what God told me at the beginning. And worship Him. Trust and worship. Trust and worship. Maybe I've forgotten that part sometimes because I just try to get into to something to do to ease my pain and my agony, and it doesn't make sense, but because it's confusing, because this doesn't work and that works, and it can't be Parkinson's because of all this stuff in it. So these people say it's Parkinson's, and those people say it's something different, and there's people, and it could be Lyme disease, or it could be, but just stop. Be still and know that I am God. I still have a problem doing that, and it's been 15 years. Still have a problem being still, being quiet. But I gotta move. I just, but one time, I wanted to tell you the story. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm talking too long. I got stopped by the police. Well, it's happened a couple times, but one time they checked my blood pressure. And it was like 150 over 100 or something. It's like, and so they wanted me to go to the hospital. It's like, well, I can't afford anything to go. So I went to the hospital and and um and they said, "Can we do these tests?" Well, I can't afford anything, but you can do them. And um, so they did them. Well, I got a bill from that my dad took me home because um, and got helped me get my car. And oh, I should say they came. I wish I could say this over. When they came up, it's like, why are you not? This doctor had said, uh, I said, my hands were shaking. I said, why? I said, it's when I noticed my hands are shaking. I don't know why I'd be shaking when there's a police officer outside my window. Then my blood sugar pressure was high. And I don't know why I'd be, um, why I would be nervous when a police was outside my window. But anyway, I a week later or so got a bill from a test. They said fill out our paperwork, so I filled out the paperwork. And I filled out the paperwork at the hospital too. So ambulance fill out our paperwork. So I filled out their paperwork. And I got a bill from the ambulance for $1,100. That's when I filled out the paperwork. And then $100 for the test. And then I got a bill for the hospital. I got a bill for the doctor, $800. And they said, when your hospital one comes in, let us know. So the hospital one came in, $3,000 paid. And I just was praising the Lord. And it's like, wait a second. What did, um, what does the Bible say happens when we sin? The wages of sin is death. But the gift, um, so how many times have I sinned? A lot of times. How many sins can I pay for? None. So, um, I'm worried about. So, if God can forgive the only way possible for my sins to be taken care of is with the blood of Jesus. And if He can pay for that, then He can pay for a few pennies at a hospital. But it's hard to trust God. It's hard. It's hard to trust God when things don't work, when when things are confusing, when you don't know which way to go, when you don't know if it's good or bad, when you don't know what to eat or how much to eat or how much, maybe too much exercise or not enough exercise or too much of one thing or too much of another or whatever. It's hard. It's hard to believe. It's hard to trust. It's hard to be still. And throughout my illness, I've had to stop and worship God. And God's had little times when He showed me the birds. Be still and know that I am God. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not into thine own understanding. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not on thine own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. Good night. God bless you.